get it in here. So this is a pretty standard Pulsa Prime Briggs & Stratton. I don't know, I call it a 4 horsepower. It's got 4.5 foot-pounds of gross torque. That doesn't mean anything. Tells me it's a 4 horsepower. And I could have tried to put gasoline into this guy because we kind of got it cleaned up. It's been pressure washed underneath. So I don't think this lawnmower has done any rough service, or I think it just quit running and they put it in the backyard. Isn't that sad? And then it deteriorated from there in the weather. Oh, well, the tank's not that bad. I'm going to put a few nuts and bolts in it when I take it off and just rattle it around. I guess I could show you that, eh? There. That's the bad part right there. And, oh, there's a bit. But I think some little crystal blue persuasion will cure that. So let's get some sockets. And that looks like a 7, maybe even be a half. All of these, a lot of these Pulsa Primes have different bolt sizes on there. Yes, that'll be a 3/8 there. So let's get that tank off of there. Because you guys might remember, I did put gas in it and it fired. Okay. 3/8 on the front bolt. And this looks really, really terrible right now, but I tell you, it's gonna clean up beautifully. This tank should just pull right off of here. Well, we might have to take the air filter off. I was hoping to just pop it off. There. So that's all there is to this. Now, we're going to take this carburetor off here and examine the diaphragm underneath. It's a Phillips. And then we're going to clean this tank. I don't think there's much wrong with this carburetor. I'm curious to see what the diaphragm looks like. And if you don't know what the diaphragm is, you'll find out in a very small amount of time. Usually on these,
if they've been sitting, you have to change the diaphragm. These last 2 screws are right close together.
I should write a song. I got the dropsy, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I got the dropsy, yeah, yeah, yeah. I got the dropsy, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I got the dropsy, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I usually pry underneath. Oh, there we go. We're off. Maybe. Yeah. Good. And actually, this diaphragm looks okay. Usually, if they tear where that spring is. It's going to run. I'm just going to pull off this screen. We'll clean it later. My concern is this tank. And there's 6 screws, not 5. Okay. So I'm just going to get some nuts and bolts and well, you'll see what I'm doing. All right, this is the same bolts I used to clean the tank on that generator. But you don't need as many because the tank is 1/4 of the size. And some nuts and some 3/8 nuts. And some Evapo rust. It's getting old. Well, it doesn't matter. Well, that's pretty good. We'll throw the rest of that out. It's not that bad. And I am just going to shake this guy all over the place. Put my rubber glove over here if I can. And we're going to shake. Okay. Just, I got no song for you today. I'm a little disorganized. So here we go. That'll work. I'm going to go outside. I just taped up the lid so I wouldn't have quite as much spillage. I can put both fingers over this part. That's better. All right, my friends, this is very interesting. I was shaking this thing with that rust, or what is it called? Vapor rust. And I had this sealed with my fingers and I had the lid taped. And then I thought, there is a leak. And if you guys can see that, that is right there. Right there. Look at that. Oh, there's more than one. It's like they were keeping acid in there, hey? Or is that what the water did that was sitting in the bottom of that carburetor? So that is going into the junk pile. Alright, I gave it a little wipe down. Oops, pardon me. I gave it a little wipe down. It looks a lot better. And I just cleaned up the spark plug. These are really good. These are the RJ19LMs. These are good, heavy, old plugs. Don't let anybody tell you different. The plugs in my truck last 100,000 kilometers. And they want you to change the plug in your lawnmower after 1 season or 25 hours of running. I don't think so. Rant! There we go. And we already know it fired and ran. Thanks, guys. I'm gonna pack it in for the day. Lights. Camera. Action. Okay. Carburetor. This is the carburetor we took off with it had the rusty tank. But I'd like to just see if this carburetor is cleanable. First of all, feels like the primer bulb's okay. This one does too. But I'm not going to just put this into service. This has to be cleaned as well. So let's just do a quick little carb clean on this guy. These have such big orifices in them, you don't even have to worry about putting them in a ultrasonic cleaner. This should squirt out the screen here. Well, I'll be darned. I must have lost a toothbrush the other day. Alright, now we're going to use this tank. And possibly, we don't know which set of, here, I just wet this down, which set of gaskets we're going to use here. Alright. So I'm just going to take this off like the other one. It's already loose. Whoop. So I'm just going to take this carburetor off, and we're going to use that other carburetor or this one. Hard to say. Okay. So I think I'm going to use this diaphragm over again. Oh, this is curled here. This one might be in better shape. Same. That's okay. We'll use that one. Let me just give it a little rinse and some gas here. Just pour that over top. I don't like using too much gas, but it works good on these guys. Okay. No holes in it. Okay. Carburetor. I got two of them out here somewhere. Okay, there's the spring. And that goes right onto there like that. And that should. Must have been a movie producer. Oh yes, 1, 2, 3. Good. 6 screws. Sorry about that, guys. I haven't done one of these since 2018. Oh, don't you hate misplacing stuff? There we go. You guys are going to be laughing at me. That's because I don't get ready when I'm getting ready to do a YouTube. I don't get ready to do YouTube. I just come in here and turn on the camera. So, and sometimes that causes problems, and other times it's just fine. Alright, let's put this carburetor tank onto this mower. Now this is a tank I had from the shed, right? I'm going to pull that other rusty tank out of the yard waste or recycled waste, and I'm going to see if I can solder it up just for fun, right? So here we go. There is the intake manifold there. The intake manifold there, which gets the gas from that hole right there, and then the vent goes to that little tube, and that sucks the unburned gases from the crankcase or blow-by or whatever you want to call it, the ones the rings don't catch. They all have a little bit of them. Okay, where am I focusing here? There we go. To do the throttle cable too. It's a Z bend. There. Take the cap off. Just gives you that little extra reach and ability. And the 3/8. Good. And I think this one has a manual throttle. Oh, this rubber boot has got a crack in it. So as we'll use the other one. There we go. We'll put this with the air filter. And I think we're ready to give this guy a go. A little bit of gasoline. Half a tank, we figure. That's about a half a tank. And put the gas cap on and we'll see if this bad boy starts. We should be good. The only thing we have left is the other carburetor, the screws, the air cleaner, and that's it. Okay. Let's stick her down. Okay. Now these usually start very well if you have a primer. So we'll be able to feel that and see it right away. Yep. Let's get right in there, guys. Okay. So we're priming. You see that squirt of gas right there? Right there. Squirt. So that should be enough. See if she goes. Okay, I'm going to change out the carburetor, just the top plastic section, to this one. It's a little bit longer in the tooth, but I'm just going to see if it runs better. Okay, so what I did was I put the new carburetor on. I moved the old primer bulb from this old carburetor right there, because it just pumped a little bit better. And now we're going to see how she goes. Should see a squirt in there. Yep. Good. And let's lower it down and see how we're doing. It was running rich. It was blowing black smoke. So a different carburetor is all you can do on something like that. Well, it's revving now anyway. Pliers for sailor. Okay, let's see how it runs now. I'll show you what I did. Oh boy, I better show you right now. Oop, stepped on a duck. So to set the RPMs, you just bend this tab right there. That tab that looks like where the spring comes off. Right there. I see what's wrong. It's dirty or something. Needs a little bit of oil. It's not adjusting. Well, I think some PB Blaster will do it. That helps. All right, we got it. I just have to get that flapper a little bit more lubricated. I got it. It runs better now. It's not running rich. And also on this carburetor, this little hook here was jammed further back up. It was just jammed right in that governor right there. So now we have a nice easy movement and some throttle control, not a lot, and a good primer. See that? And we'll put the air cleaner on and we're done. Yeehaw! That was bugging me, guys. So it did need to be I don't know, for some reason that other carburetor was running rich. And got a battery, but we'll just prove it to you right now. Runs like a champ. Thanks a lot. So hello. So what you guys just saw down there was sometimes what you have to go through when you get a free carburetor, or a free lawnmower, or anything free. Somebody got rid of it for a reason, and it was running rich on that carburetor. On this one, I think I might just chuck it because there is no adjustment on these. You know, maybe somebody took a little drill to that little hole underneath the spring there and made it run rich. Who knows, right? You just don't know. But I'll clean up now and carry on to the next venture, whatever that is. Might be welding. Huh?